50% of managers in Northeast Florida started their careers as drivers. You can build a career too. Join the Republic Services team and make a positive impact on your community and environment. For more information and to apply, wear the star, drive your career, visit republicservices.com.
Looking for a great gift idea this holiday season? Give the gift of golf with gift cards to the King and Bear and the Slammer and Squire. Gift cards can be redeemed for golf rounds at both championship courses, merchandise inside the golf shops, and dining at either of the clubhouse restaurants. It's a gift you can't go wrong with, and the best part is they never expire. To learn more and to purchase gift cards, visit playwgv.com. That's playwgv.com.
Brakes for less is what we do. We know drums, rotors, pads, and shoes. If there's a squeal in your wheel, come see the best. 733 Stop.
Brakes for less.
All we do
are brakes for less.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Brakes for Less. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. Nick Foles returned not quite what we hoped for as the Jags struggled on all cylinders versus the Colts yesterday, only running the ball 9 times for 29 yards while Indy ran for 264 yards, having 2 guys rush for over 100 each. Hayes Carlyon talked to AJ Bouye after the game on how the Colts ran the ball so well.
I was kind of paying attention to it during the first half. I noticed that they were setting up holes. They was kind of stretching, and even then they were finding ways to get our D-line and things out of gap, make it a little tougher. So just swarming to the ball, man. We just got to find a way to do it. We know we've done it before. We stopped the run, so we're just getting back to the basics and figuring out what we're doing wrong.
The Jags fell to the Colts 33-13, dropping their record to 4-6. Now they get ready for another road divisional game as they play the Titans on Sunday. It's 52 degrees at 7:03. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
They did it. They ripped the soul out of Big Game Dan. He's dead. Dead inside. Big Game Dan is out. They did. This inept franchise did what no one else could. Big Game Dan went and won natties for the Florida Gators when the Florida Gators had never done anything. Big Game Dan saw natties for FSU when FSU had never done anything. They were a girls' school. Okay? But this franchise, this inept franchise, took Big Game Dan by the soul, reached inside, grabbed him out, threw it around in the air, and fired it into the sun. That's what this franchise has done to Big Game Dan. No more shall Big Game Dan tout himself ever again. He'll just be Dan. There's no more Big Game associated with him because the heartless, gutless, who gives a damn football franchise of this city went to Indianapolis after a bye week, healthy, and laid a freaking egg and did nothing to give us any kind of optimism, any kind of hope, any kind of joy. It was humiliating, and it's over. It's done. Playoffs! If anyone on this program says anything about the playoffs, I will take that Jaguar helmet and go Myles Garrett on you.
Oh, that's against the rules, friend.
Indefinite suspension.
And I will serve the indefinite suspension. That will carry over into 2020. I don't care. Is that understood by all three of us, four of us?
Jeff,
including myself. I will hit myself with that helmet if I mention the word playoff. I want to be held accountable.
I mean, just strategically thinking, Jeff, this could help you in the 5-pack.
I can't take it anymore. Come on. What was that?
You were there.
There were holes that anyone could have run through. Mack truck holes. We tried everything. What did we try?
How about tackling? Let's try that.
Maybe that was awful. I mean, we did nothing. It was 3 and out.
I feel you, brother.
Leonard, you okay? Leonard, are you here? Leonard, can you hear me?
Gosh, he just seems so average for a guy that has that many yards.
He had 12 yards on the first carry. We never saw him again.
I don't know what the game plan was. Did they have one? I think they just freestyled. I think the coaches.
I don't know. Maybe the quarterback's a little rusty. Let's build up to this. We don't have to throw it 47 times.
I think the coaches all went skiing.
But it doesn't matter because we can't stop the run because a guy named, I don't even know, who had 1 yard rushing the whole year, ran for over 100.
Oh, no. You're going to be no voice, Dan.
The guy who had 1 yard. 1 yard.
That's
What's his name?
That is a tenth of a yard a game, though. Something Williams, Jerome Williams.
I'm sorry.
James Williams.
Was that T.Y. Hilton or was that Mr. Rogers' neighborhood catching balls for them?
They were not very good.
Was that Reggie Wayne running routes out there or was that some guy named Pascal the dog? Or Pavlov, or whatever his name was.
I mean,
what are we doing? It's the freaking Colts. They had their exhibition team in. Jacoby Brissett was dragging his leg, and we can't tackle him.
Pretty bad.
What are we doing?
Not winning, that's for sure.
Holy cow, man. Come on. And so,
pretty disappointing.
For 8 of the last 9 years, through 10 games, the Jags are under 500. That's right. Chew on that. But we don't have the passion. Did you see the stands in Miami and Tampa?
I said,
I don't want to go anymore, and I have to.
Yeah,
I got to go to Nashville. What is Derrick Henry thinking today? How much do I
200?
want? No. What's the end? This is what he said. He looked over at Taylor Lewan and said, "Hey, T, what's the NFL single game rushing record?"
Let's go on your podcast and chat it up.
What is that? Golly, man, what a stink bomb. What was that?
Not good.
3rd and 19! 3rd and 19! They gave you the ball back. Here's a bubble screen. We can't stop it.
I mean, Dan, you were obviously at the game. The guy's calling the game on CBS, Catalan and Lofted. Literally before that play was like, well, this is where you just run a play and get out of there because it's not going on. You just want to give back the ball.
We've had 3rd and 18 to live with. Are we going to go one up every year?
No, this one is not quite
as painful. Is next year 3rd and 20?
That's 3rd and 18.
3rd and 19, second half, initial drive. We got them. We'll get the ball back. We'll go down the field. We get a freaking turnover, and we can't even get a touchdown on their side. We get a field goal, and we miss it. We miss it.
Yes, we did.
Let's cut it to 2 touchdowns. I hate this team. I hate them all. I hate every one of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel you.
I try to like you guys, and I hate.
I'm glad
I hate
you're bringing
you.
all this. It gives me a chance to unwind.
I hate. I really like Dougie Fresh, but Dougie, if you tell me one more time it's on you, I'm going to throw my microphone at you in the middle. I know it is. I know it's not all your fault, dude. But doggone, stop taking all the heat. Name names. Kick somebody in the ass. Throw somebody out of the game. Grab one of them by the face mask and throw them around like a rag doll.
Can't put hands on players.
Why?
Because they're gentle.
Oh, my gosh,
They're gentle,
man.
They're gentle
3rd
souls.
and 19.
We did that once, Dan, and he plays for the Rams now.
Good. Trade them all. Trade everyone. Get more first-round picks. Go Miami. Here's guys, listen, it's 3rd and 19. I'm going to throw to you. You got a yard this year.
What's your name again?
What's your name? I'm going to throw it to you out there and just run up the field as best you can. Okay? Ready, break. Down,
break.
set, hike. Here, catch it. Oh, good catch. All right, get a yard. 2. What? Oh, wait. No one wants to tackle you? Well, then keep going. 31 yards later. 31 yards.
Good play, you.
4 and 6 we are.
They got a bunch of guys named you. I don't think Brissett even knows.
Well,
where's Marlon Mack? All right, I'm going to give it to you. Go.
Well, we're healthy. You understand their second-string running back was out yesterday with an injury.
And the first string went out, but not before he got 100.
He got his 100 in the half and called it a day. Hey, Frank
I
said,
am spent.
Frank said, listen, we got T.Y. out. We got Paris Campbell out. Marlon, you take a seat, too. Don't worry. We don't need you.
Where's you? Number 19.
Where's the other guy?
Get you in here.
Hey, who's on the practice squad? Do we have one on the practice squad? Let's call him up. What was that? What is that? What am I watching?
All right, listen, guys. We got 2 guys with 100. We haven't had a guard score yet. So, Nelson, you play fullback. I mean, it was like we were playing in the backyard with a bunch of like 6th graders, and we're in 1st grade running around. They just got a palm on our forehead as we run like a little child.
Field Yates put this out. Active number of consecutive winning seasons, 2019 included. Leading the way with 0 are Jacksonville Jaguars, along with a bunch of others. And then there's 4 teams with 1. There's 7 teams with 2. There's 2 teams with 3, nobody with 4. Pittsburgh has 5, Kansas City has 6, Seattle has 7. Oh, yeah, and then down there at 19 all by themselves, New England. 30-19!
And you know what? The Patriots are doing it without Seth the Valve. I know that was a big...
We didn't have Seth the Valve.
They started to go down the Seth the Valve.
Here's what I would say, and he backed off it, but here's what I would say. If you don't have Seth the If we don't,
how you gonna win?
I mean, the Colts said number 74 is eligible here. Throw another lineman out there to block nobody. Golly, what a disappointment. What a suck bag.
And again, I'm going to go ahead and alert shot. The passion, it won't be the passion of a fan base that'll sell out 8. No. How about you give a passion of a team that'll sell out 60, and we'll call it a deal.
Yeah, that was horse crap. And Big Bo is going to answer to this because I saw him yesterday.
7-0, he told me, Dan.
7-0, he told all of us. He knows. He knows it's coming.
I know he does.
He knows it's coming.
And he's also, again, and this with too Big Bo, and I know he knows more football than me, but I'm really starting to feel that he can't be objective when it comes to the offensive line. How can you continue to tell me that this line is anything other than poor, Dan? It's poor.
I give up.
They can't run. They don't protect. But, oh, no, won't be their fault. It's just picking on the big fat uglies, he'll tell me.
By the way, welcome to double-digit losses again. That's what the 2019 squad is going to bring us, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. You go out there.
I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
Tennessee's about to beat us 38-10.
Oh, yeah.
They may not win another game.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to fire everyone at the end of the year. New coach, new GM.
It's coming.
Everything's coming.
Yeah.
And are they going to be any better? Does anyone really
19.
believe? And this is what bothers me, too. 17, let's just all look forward to 2027. We can have another fraud year where it looks like you're starting to turn a corner, where you have a little bit of success. They did it in 07, they did it in 17, and a team that left New England with an identity of playing defense and running the football just gave up 264 rushing
264.
And ran it 9 times.
264.
9. The record for fewest carries in an NFL game in history is 6.
264.
I mean, that's just stupid. That's beyond incompetent. That's just dumb. So, anyway, 10-minute drill and more as we return on the Monday Morning Quarterback. Divorce Men Only. .com. Oh, man, I tell you what, I am so happy I've discovered this Cameron Hughes wines and chwine.com.
Some of that.
You get a terrific, unbelievable deal on these from elite wineries, but you don't pay the high-end, top-rated price. It's that simple. You ever stand in the wine aisle and stare at 100 different bottles, hoping you'll just find the best? Most of the wines sitting there are actually mass-produced by 5 huge corporations, and Cameron Hughes knows the best way for you to get them. He goes straight to high-end, top-rated wineries all around the globe. He makes deals for the best wines he can find. He gets them direct from the source, puts his own label on them, and bam, he's done all the work for you. The lot 686 right now is a Alexander Valley Cab. It is absolutely delicious. A 5-star review. We've been enjoying that at home. A Sonoma Valley Chardonnay as well. Today, Cameron offering Black Friday deals early to my listeners, only 30% off and free shipping on 3 or more bottles. All you got to do is go to chwine.com, get 30% off when you use my code Guggen at checkout.
Now, Downtime with Dan on 1010XL. Brought to you by Ameris Bank. Our look is changing, but our commitment to you remains fierce. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look.
I believe I covered it all in that last 10 minutes. 4 and 6. 4 and 6. 4-6. 4 wins, 6 losses. AFC South tour, disaster. Houston and London. Same Houston team that got annihilated by Baltimore. The Colts, same Colts team that lost to the Dolphins the week previous. Yeah, 4-6. We'll always have the win over Cincinnati. I'm out.
At Ameris Bank, we didn't become bankers so we could tell you no.